Welcome back into Great Day, Washington. There have been many great female heads of state across the world, and a new movie highlights one of them.
Golda tells the story of Golda Meir, who led Israel through the 1973 Yom Kippur War. Here is a sneak peek.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Today, the Egyptian and Syrian armies launched an offensive against Israel. Our enemies hoped to surprise the citizens of Israel on Yom Kippur.
Our troops are outnumbered 7 to 1.
If the Arabs reach Tel Aviv, Israel will be wiped off the map.
And joining us now is Academy Award-winning director Guy Nattiv. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
I know you're very excited about this coming out. Helen Mirren, fabulous as Golda.
Amazing.
Golda Meir is one of those that you learn about in history class, but you really don't know a lot about, I feel, right? You kind of...
That's true. First of all, she was the first female leader in the world, in a way, in 1973, and she paved the way to Angela Merkel, to Margaret Thatcher, and she was an unbelievable person, but nobody knew about her until 10 years ago when all the protocols and secret, documents came out. That's where we understand and start to know more about Golda.
Yeah, and in the film you explore that. What do you think people, the audience, will be most surprised to learn about her?
How human she was, funny, smart, and sick. She was battling cancer while battling a war. It was her own personal war while trying to save the country from, being evaporated.
Right.
When I look at your filmography, you have done a lot of films, feature-length and short films, inspired by true people, including your grandmother. What is it about telling people's stories? This isn't a biopic per se, right? But that seems to be where you find your inspiration.
Yes, I'm very inspired by true events, especially events that I feel personally connected to. My grandmother, by the way, it's not shot yet, but that's my next one.
Nice.
That's my next
okay,
one.
looking forward to that one.
But yeah, I'm inspired by characters, especially female characters, but not perfect ones, right? Golda is flawed. It's a flawed character, and that's what we love in films, to explore the good and the bad. But I think it's also very unique to find a woman who's so strong, surrounded by misogynist men in Israel. In 1973, this is something that we don't really see, and she's hosting, Kissinger in her own kitchen. So, it's just a very unique story about a special woman that we Jews and in Israel really adore. So it's just a glimpse into her life. It's not like a biopic from birth to death. It's just
that 10 days, right?
Yeah, 10 days on the war. It's a magnifying glass under her skin, in a very isolated and claustrophobic kind of a bunker.
Yeah, and you needed a very special woman to play her. What was it about Helen Mirren that you felt she is just the perfect person to play Golda Meir?
Well, first of all, she's one of the best actors of our time.
Undoubtedly.
That helps.
That helps.
But she also, she was 29. She came to Israel. She volunteered in the kibbutz. She toured the country from north to east, and she's just, she fell in love with the country. And when we met in the middle of the pandemic, we just sat for 4 hours and just spoke about everything, and I understood she has this kind of a Jewish soul, and she got it. She just got Golda. She adores Golda, and it took, she just went into this trailer and came out as Golda, and she was her.
Yeah.
And we just say Liev Schreiber is in it as well as Kissinger,
yes,
right?
As Kissinger. He met Kissinger, who's 101, in his apartment in New York 2 days before shooting.
Oh, wow.
And they kind of bonded, and he told him some stories, and he came to set full of inspiration.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, what do you hope, lastly, as people watch this, that they walk away with after watching this?
First of all, it's a story about a woman. It's not a story about a war per se. It's more of a requiem for Golda, who's her last day. So I want people to first of all know about who Golda was, and know about this piece of history that is so important to know of, and not only for Jews or Israelis, you know, it's for everyone.
That's right.
Something we can even take as we're seeing now around the world, things
Yes.
that are going on.
Yes, for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Glad to
much.
have this out here finally, an incredible story.
Thank you.
And thanks for being
Thank
here.
you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Be sure to check out Golda in theaters a week from today on August 25th.